Hey guys, it's Mosjit here. Welcome back to another video. In this video today, we're going to be talking about the one thing that's stopping you from becoming successful. Now, a lot of people here at the moment probably, see these OnlyFans videos that I make and that kind of stuff, and I kind of want to spread out into self-improvement videos and that kind of niche as well, because I've read a lot of books about self-improvement, a lot of business-minded books as well, and when I go on YouTube, my whole feed is basically business videos, like Alex Hormozi, that kind of stuff, Alex Becker, all that kind of stuff. And if you think I've got something to sell you, a course or anything like that, no, this is just completely raw content. You'll notice that this is just not even edited or anything like that at all. So I'm basically just giving away free content for the aspect of gaining a following, gaining a connection with you guys, because I feel like networking in today's society is the best way to improve. There's a lot of things that people don't tell you on the internet because simply for their own beneficial, right? Simply because it's gonna make them grow and you not grow up to them. So there's no competition for them, right? So they're basically taking advantage. They're telling you the basic stuff, but they're not telling you how to get on their level, right? And that's basically the business strategy that a lot of these YouTubers are doing, and that's completely opposite on this channel. So I actually, want to grow with you guys as well. So I feel like we can definitely bounce off each other and that kind of stuff. So, if you've got something that you want to share, just put it down in the comments. I'm going to be replying to every single comment. So tell me your whole life story, even if you want. I'll read it all. I'll go through it all, and we can connect. You can get me on Instagram or anything like that, or email if you need help with anything, and if I can help you with something, I will. So it's basically the intro of this video. Let's kind of get into it. So the reason why I say the number one thing that is stopping you from becoming successful is really because I looked at so many people around me and so many people on the internet that really have real big ambitions. And I'm not telling you here that you shouldn't have big ambitions. You should. I'm not saying think small first, then think big. Think big first, and then think small. And what I mean by that is, when you think big first, have those real big goals. Okay, I want to be a millionaire by the age of 22. Okay, you want to be a millionaire by the age of 22. That's your big goal. How are you going to get there? So that's a small goal, right? All right, I'm going to, build a bit of capital, work, 2 jobs for 2 years. That's going to get me, 100K in my savings account. With that money, what I'm going to do is, start investing it in property, stuff like that. And I'm not telling you this is how you do it. This is just like one way that I've seen someone do it. So there's so many ways, and so many ways of becoming a millionaire by the age of 22, and everyone's got all the different circumstances and stuff like that. So it's really up to you. But what I'm saying is, have that big goal first, and it can be real big and ambitious, but it can't be like too big and ambitious. Like, okay, I want to start a business. It's going to be like Amazon, like a drop shipping store. It's going to be like Amazon. I want to be a billionaire in the next 2 years. That stuff isn't realistic, right? You also gotta have to be a little bit realistic with it. And also, that small goal is really going to be the plan that's going to make you achieve to that big goal. But a lot of people don't really have a goal. So this is not the main thing of the video anyway. I kind of just wanted to say this in this video. A lot of people have this real big ambition, and they go, okay, one day it's going to happen. One day it's going to happen. But they really don't think about how it's going to happen, right? Or their goal is not actually making them ambitious enough to actually go out and do the things that they won't enjoy. The things that they don't enjoy is the things that the things that, what am I trying to say here? The things that the hard work that's going to get them to get to their goal isn't, people think it's not worth it to go through those rough trenches in order to go to that goal, right? And what it really is that their goal isn't connected to them on an emotional perspective, right? You're not really connected to that goal. You probably go, yeah, I want to be a millionaire, right? But what does that actually mean to you? Yeah, what does that mean to you? Why do you want to become a millionaire? A lot of these people go, okay, I want to have these goals, but they don't really ask the question why. Yeah, and that's where they fail to be consistent, and that's what I'm going to talk about in this video. You know, consistency is the main thing, and I feel like it all starts off with having a goal that is really going to connect with you. You know, you go, okay, I want to become a millionaire, but why? Yeah, it's like, I want to live a luxurious lifestyle, live the most out of my life. But it's like, all right, cool, but so do I. So why do you want to live a luxury lifestyle? You know, everyone wants to live a luxury lifestyle. Why do you specifically want to live that style? Yeah, you know, I've seen the suffering of money. You know, I've seen it growing up. Money was hard at times and stuff like that, so I know what it's like not to have money. Okay, cool. So that's the thing you've actually realized, yeah? So why? Right? Just keep asking why. So it's like, okay, I've seen the struggles of money and I don't want to be in that position anymore. So now we can find the real reason of why you want to become a millionaire. It's because you want to get away from something that was traumatizing to you. Could have been traumatizing to you, it could have given you hard times, that kind of stuff. So really, your why is because you're wanting to get away from something, yeah? You want to get away from those hard times, those really rough patches that you previously had in your lifetime. And if I'm speaking out to you, listen up, you know, listen up, because this is probably you, right? So yeah, you know, if that's the rough patches in your life and that's something you don't want to get to, you got to look at, okay, if I want to become a millionaire, there's other rough patches that I got to go through, you know, and some might be the same as, you know, what you've previously experienced, and that's just the process. That's the process. If it was easy for you to become a millionaire, everyone would be, you know. And these days, it's becoming a lot more easier because people have the ambition and have that drive, you know, have that consistency in them, because they don't want to go back to that original lifestyle that they had. You know, they're willing to go through other sufferings in order to not have that suffering that they had in the past. And that's what I wanted to say. You know, you gotta be willing to go in the trenches, right? And what I mean by trenches is, you know, rough patches, because business is, there's gonna be times when you're like, this is so boring, this is so crap, why am I even doing this for? And you're gonna remind yourself that, geez, I want to go back to there. I want to go back to there, you know, that place where I was, where, you know, I was living paycheck to paycheck, I was struggling to pay bills, that kind of stuff, or, you know, I couldn't even feed myself. You know, there's probably people that are out here that are looking at this content, and yeah, it might not be, you know, the first week that I upload this video. You might be watching this years and years later, because this content's going to last forever. But you know, it's what fears you that's going to make you consistent. It's going to make you go through the rough patches that you got to do in order to be successful, right? And that's basically the whole line of consistency, yeah? Because if I say, okay, you got to be consistent with things. If I said this whole video, right, I told you at the start, this whole video is all about consistency. But if I say, all right, these are the reasons why consistency is so important, you know, people are just going to be like, okay, cool. You're going to click off this video and be like, all right, what I've got to do is be consistent. But what a lot of the YouTubers don't explain is, okay, well, how do I be consistent, right? How do I be consistent? Because people kind of have this notion in their mind that, okay, consistency is doing the things over and over again, right? But it's not. It really isn't. It's doing the hard things over and over again. It's doing the real boring stuff that is mentally draining, can also be physically draining as well. And, you know, there's going to be times where you're like, damn, geez, you know, I want to rest, I want to break. And being consistent is going, no, I'm not going to have a break this time. Or, okay, I'll have a break for 5 minutes instead of 30 minutes. And that 25 minutes I'm going to spend on working on my goals, working towards my goals. So that's what I want to show across in this video, is that consistency takes time, and consistency goes back to your goals, right? To your goals and your ambitions. Yeah, if your goal doesn't have a big meaning, right, you're not going to get there. If that doesn't have a personal connection with you, yeah, if it's just something that you're saying just to answer a question, you know, a lot of people, they get asked questions and they just say rubbish just so they can answer it, right? Where really they don't think about it. They go, I'm just going to say that because that's what comes out of my head. Where, you know, a lot of people don't think about it. So, you know, if you want to be a millionaire, does that mean something to you? Make that goal mean something to you, you know? And that's what I kind of want to get away as well. So, and realize that what that goal is that is that goal there because you want to get away from some past experiences? You don't want to experience those things that you've had in the past, like financial experiences? Or is it you know, something else? Is it another factor? You want to live a lavish lifestyle because that's what you've seen other people live and that kind of stuff, and that's what you want to live, right? If that builds a really close connection with you, and if that's something that, you know, you're willing to like sacrifice your time, sacrifice those weekends going out, getting drunk, whatever, if you're willing to sacrifice that, that means you have a right goal. Yeah, you have a right goal, you have a right mindset, and being consistent is the number one thing. It all leads to consistency. If you're going to work into it, your consistency is just going to come naturally. It's going to come by nature, right? So that's what I kind of want to end off in this video. If these are the kind of videos that you want to see, hit that subscribe button. I'm not going to force you what to do. It's completely up to you. Have a look at my other videos if you like. But yeah, this is Mozjet here, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.